Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the Final Fantasy FF8 video, and my predictions are pretty on point right now. Told you guys that's called coming at the later of May, I believe. So, if you remember that video that I made where everything, I predict everything that's coming, we're pretty much on point right now, especially since we skipped in quotation marks for currently. We skipped that Dragon Quest collaboration. It might not even come to global, so it might not even come, so SQUALL gets a different step up than normal, even though he is premium, and I'll show you why. But it's really weird that he doesn't get that one that has the shards in it. Maybe that they're moving away from that because people don't like that anymore, I guess. Or people aren't pulling on it enough. So let me know in the comment section below if you like this better than the other one. Just let me know. And nothing really interesting here on here except for the buffs. So, his leader skill gets buffed. Hopefully that's not the only thing that gets changed, because hopefully he gets some morale stuff in his Brave Shift form, which is where his damage is. But he gets 600% attack and magic for light units or Final Fantasy units, which isn't as important, but light units now have 600% instead of 500%, which is pretty huge. This guy might be the best leader skill in the game currently. Because even when 750 leader skills come out, this still might be better overall because of the light units. You can use 2B, you can use A2. So I think this is pretty good. I like that they changed it to 600%. If they change it to 750, that'd be huge. That'd be like really huge. This is still huge, but that'd be even more huge. Hopefully he gets some more buffs though that aren't listed here. That aren't listed in this message, because if he only gets the leader skill buff, that's pretty good, but he should get some morale stuff like how Rain got, because that would be a lot better. The only advantage you have of SQUALL over Rain, you don't get the 8 times cap, but you do get non-elemental Brave Shift well, both of them are non-elemental, but you're not really using his base LB. His Brave Shift LB is the chaining one and has 27 hits. Or 24 hits, I think. It's one of those two, I can't remember right now, but it's non-elemental. Obviously he's better with light, but you can use him for anything. And then we have Croesus here, who unfortunately is basically just a field fodder. She can do a field effect with light and peril, and she can also fill LBs very quickly, but that's about it. That's all she can really do. And it's really interesting that they didn't mention that in this message is here. Who cares about these abilities? Her only use is the field effect and being able to fill LBs very quickly for the whole team. That's it. And then Selphie, she's actually quite strong, and you're most likely going to be using her for these Final Fantasy only quests, because I'm sure you guys have her, a lot of her at this point. So, yep. So we're gonna move on. Vision World. Got a Vision World here. Let's see some of this equipment. All of it's just stuff that you may have seen already or had. There's another chance of getting the Seeker's Code if you don't have it. Although counters was nerfed, so it might not be as valuable to you anymore, but it's still there in case you need it, I guess. There's some nicely upgraded equipment here, but obviously Seeker's Code is a highlight, and also Griever. There's more attack on that one, so pretty good overall. But Vision World is here, and the rewards are 10k lapis for rank 1 to 1,000. Get to 1,000, you get 10,000 lapis, so that's pretty good. And then here is once again these events that you can get equipment for SQUALL. And it actually is worth it, even though it's only 66 attack on that one. It gives him 500 flat attack, which is better than any other equipment that you could give him. So, pretty good, and especially since it's free. We'll be looking at Laguna's crown soon. And here's just some blue magic in case you care about that, but none of them have scaled at all, so it doesn't matter. You could basically just ignore it, unfortunately. I love blue magic, but it doesn't scale. They haven't really changed much in it, and unfortunately. Here's Squall's vision card. Of course, it's the usual one, just like Rain's. Very nice. And this is Quistis. Not much to say about that one. Thunderlapis. There, I guess. So, Lagunas is one of those crowns that are actually good, because unfortunately recently, at least on the JP side, a lot of the crown units have been kind of lazy. But this is definitely someone who put a lot more effort into it, because now he has a lot more interesting things going on with him. He still doesn't have 90% breaks, unfortunately. But he does have 60% water in peril on his Grandis. He also has 145% for these 3 elements, so you can bring him for more than just water now. He also has 89% spirit break and 89% defense break. So if you don't have a really good breaker, but you have a whole lot of Lagunas, you're like one of those people. You're like one of those people in the back, right? I see you. All you ever do on your free pulls or your EX ticket pulls and you pull Laguna. You're that guy. This is your time to shine, because he's actually very valuable as a breaker now. So, Copium leader skills, yep. And here is the Quistis shop, which I wouldn't recommend pulling for because anniversary soon, yeah. She's decent, but she's not really worth chasing. And we have Squall's vision card, or vision shop here, whatever you want to call it, and vision shop. Yeah, you can tell he's premium because there's no shards in here. So you can get Lion, but I'm sure she's going to be really expensive. But at least she's there for people who don't have her, and she's a light breaker. So, yeah, he's premium, unfortunately, even though he has a weird different step up where there's no shards in it or anything. I don't know, like, there's no, there is a pity, but there's no shards, so it is what it is, unfortunately. And finally, we have our Copium login system that is just someone typing, pushing the backspace bar on this, or at least just this, and typing something else, and then deleting these images and messages and putting on these images and messages instead. That's our login bonus, guys. So, anniversary is arriving pretty soon, within the next month. Anniversary will be here, but Squall is also here. It's a tough one. It's one of those tough ones again. This is not one of those ones you can say, oh, easy skip, because he did get buffed. He is very valuable. He is very powerful, and he is non-elemental LB, so you can use him in Dark Visions, even though he won't be as strong because of his amp is light. He can still be given 100% amp for another element by someone else. He can be on any team just because he's not restricted to anything since he's not elemental. That's one of his greatest strengths. And then his leader skill got buffed, and hopefully more of that. Hopefully more things of him got buffed. But it's tough. Especially if you're a free-to-play player right now, it's really tough. I can't really recommend for you to skip or pull right now. Wait for the review on Thursday. So that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Thank you guys very much for watching. Appreciate you. Make sure again to stay tuned for the Thursday review to make your decision if you're gonna pull or not, because it's gonna be a huge, it's gonna be a big turning point right now. So yeah, stay tuned for that. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.